Rocky Road Cereal presents live at the Cereal Bowl. It's the Rocky Road Breakfast Band.
Choco's chocolatey puff, it makes my heart sing. And vanilla puff is such a tasty thing. And I've got something really special for you. It's got a chocolate and nutty coated marshmallow too.
It's Rocky Road Cereal, a rockin' part of this complete breakfast.
Waking up to Rocky Road makes your breakfast sing.
We're back on the Black Bastard Video Podcast. Your host, Max Road, the video hunting shark. We're not rewinding tapes. We're not checking out trailers. And we're not getting rid of any videos we no longer want or need. Actually, the last part we might. If I get bored, I might dip over to the left of me and go through a box or two of VHSs I need to get out of here, and possibly Laserdisc. But I don't want to get distracted by that, because our main focus of this podcast is to hang out and watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Side B. For those who aren't ready, go grab your Bogus Journey. Get your Bogus Journey. Put it on Side B. Load it up. That's from you guys probably can't see it, but that's I think his name's Roberto on Trimmers. That's how he talks. Get your laser disc. You turn to Side B. You press play. If you don't have a Laserdisc, dude, we are now in heaven. We're entering the pearly gates, or at least we're going to try to enter the pearly gates. Once again, where are, I almost call them Beavis and Butthead, where are Bill and Ted's bodies right now? They went to hell. They're going to heaven. They're in heaven now. But their actual vessels, their carcass, is it still in the desert? Flies flying all around it and buzzards picking at their balls? Were they discovered? They're probably discovered, because that area of LA is famous, or the desert, whatever that is out there, the Palm Desert, I don't even know what that is. San Fernando Valley, I don't know. They film a lot of TV shows and movies out there, a lot of sci-fi movies out there. So I imagine their bodies were discovered by now. So now, I've seen the movie, I know what happens. If they're allowed to go back to, like, come back, what happens to their bodies? Or, I don't, you know? What? Alright, anyway. I'm pressing play on my Laserdisc in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How annoying is this broad? It's about 11:30 in the morning, and I'm annoyed by any broad at 11:30 in the morning. Okay. So Peter is just let that person pass because she's hot. What is the meaning of life? Hey, does this look fun? First of all, I don't like bright lights. Okay? I like it dark. I like, not dark, I like it dim. You know? I like a little light in the corner. Whether it's a candle light, a lamp. I like a lamp. But everything's just bright, lit up. I wouldn't want that. His name's Bill? It's not William? Is it William? Is it William S. Preston, Esquire? Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Bill S. Preston. Ted Theodore. Like, he says the short version of his name, Ted, and then he goes Theodore. However, Bill goes Bill S. Preston, Esquire. He doesn't go Bill William S. Preston, Esquire. Hey, are you guys as confused as I am as the... What the hell is station? I mean, I know... Alright, I'm not confused as to what station is. I'm quite sure he's a being from a planet that's not Earth. You know, aliens in heaven. They're allowed to go to heaven, you know. But why station? The name. Do you know? They call it a Melvin. We call it a Murphy. From where I'm from, we call it a Murphy. A Murphy or a wedgie. I guess, you know, his name being Station is as mysterious as to why we call wedging someone's underwear all the way up their ass. Why we call it a Melvin. Why we call it a Murphy. Is there any other names for wedging underwear up someone's ass? In today's world, who would the villain be? Yeah, I hate that I don't even know the villain's name. Exactly. What kind of name is Station anyway? Station. Who came up with this? I saw Einstein. You know what would have been cool? Okay, who's that? Who's that guy right there? Bald head dude. Is that supposed to be Benjamin Franklin? Tell me that didn't look like my man from Big Trouble Little China. I've been that guy. I have been death. Just says the dumbest things at the wrong time. Okay, that's supposed to be Marilyn. Hey, Smokey and the Bandit 3 is underrated. Death and Benjamin Franklin just chopping it up. I don't believe I should have died when I died. I had 3 good years left in me. And then the drab clothing. Now, I spoke about how we are today. We're on one extreme. It's one extreme or the other. It seems to be there's no in between. In the beginning of the movie, they showed the future and everyone's dressed very colorful. But here in heaven, everyone's dressed muted. And that's how most people dress today. I dress muted now. A few years back, I didn't. But I realized I did not like wearing colorful clothes and having decals on my shirt. Because I don't like to be left alone when I'm in public. I don't want too much attention brought to myself. There's nothing for me. There's nothing more annoying than someone going, I like your hat. I like your shirt. I like your pants. I like your shoes. Shut up. I didn't buy any of this shit for you to comment on. There was a time in my life where I dressed like Bill and Ted. Okay, so their bodies were laying out there for no longer than a day. That's how their bodies were out there for like 24 hours. Yeah. Battle of the Bands. Let's go. Let's go Battle of the Bands. I can't think of their damn names. Something Bowie. It wasn't David Bowie, it was... Can't think of their name. But Cheech and Chong's band and Up in Smoke. And we're going to go through the decades. The battle is like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Okay? These bands are timeless, okay? These fictional bands. Okay, I got 4 bands for you. Like I said, we got Cheech and Chong's, something Bowie. Whatever. We got Wild Stallions. Lone Rangers. The Lone Rangers. And we got Josie and the Pussycats. Of the 4 bands, who can really rock a crowd? No joke. I'm going to eliminate. Okay? Process of elimination. Hey, just because we're watching the movie itself, I'm not going to sit here and give... Well, you know, I'm only judging them now because, you know, they sound like shit. But they eventually end up ruling the world, right? They rock the world, you know? All right, Bill and Ted's Wild Stallions, they're going to stay for now. So weird. All right. Who's the worst of all 4? Josie and the Pussycats, get out of here. When's the last time you actually cared to hear a girl rock band? Okay, who goes after Josie? The Lone Rangers. Get out of here. Okay, so we got a battle between Bowie and Wild Stallions. Mama talking to me, trying to tell me how to live. Da 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 da. But I don't listen to it because my head is like a sieve. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I gotta give it to Cheech and Chong. This is my personal opinion. You might like Josie and the Pussycats. You might like whatever song that the Lone Rangers had. And you might, you know, want to rock out with the Wild Stallions. Me personally, I'm an old fogey. I like some 70s rock. Mid to late 70s, early 80s rock. So I'm giving it up to Cheech and Chong. And the Cheech and Chong and the Stoners. That's their band, the Stoners. You gotta like Joe Bob Briggs. Kate Axelrod. Hey kids, do you like Primus? Alright, it's gonna be one hell of a show. Let me warm up this Black Bastard coffee. 88, 89, 90. They probably start filming in 1990, right? In the 3 years from 88 to 90, like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure became a instant cult classic. Instantly. And I'm sure that when they came up with the concept of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, they likely reached out to a lot of people to help them get this vehicle off the ground, you know? And there's probably so many people that was like, what do you guys, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? I don't want to be a part of it. It's like, no, it's a rock movie. It's very metal. And metalheads just weren't hearing it, you know? But since they were very successful, likely, I don't know I don't know what the home box office numbers were. I don't know shit like that. But I'm pretty sure the rental market, they killed it, right? And next thing you know, everybody wanted a piece of Bill and Ted's ass. And they jumped on board for the sequel. They were the hottest ticket in town, man, you know? Like, you're going to have your doubters at first, man. When you're the new guy on the block, you're just not going to get the support. It's like, what do you think we're talking about over here, man? I come from the culture, the people who made this. Look at the Marshall amps in the back. The people who wrote this story, we come from the culture. We are the people. Nah, you're sellouts. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Then they see it, they're like, oh shit, we should have been in that movie. Everybody who's in that movie is metal, you know, including Billy the Kid. You know who's not metal? Abe Lincoln. He was so corny. Was he not the most corniest? Abe Lincoln was death of the first movie. Who was the best? Who was the best? That I can remember, right? You got Edmund Freud. You have Joan of Arc. You have Genghis Khan. You have Socrates. You have Billy the Kid. You have Napoleon. Who am I missing? Am I missing someone? If I'm missing someone, I'm missing someone, alright? Sorry. Who is that? Is that Beethoven? Yeah, Beethoven, alright? Who was the illest of them all? In a category of his own. Genghis Khan. Okay, he's like Monster. You know, Monster of the Muppets and Muppet Babies. Like he's just like over there. You know. Who did I dig the most? Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc, man. Hell yeah. Because she's hot. That's why, okay? Alright, we need some background vibes. Let's oh shit. This is sealed. Alright, we got a sealed copy of Animal Bloopers with Jack Hanna from Animal Planet. Yeah, Jack Hanna. We're cracking this baby open. Now we're on every channel, Jack. We're like Elvis. Viva Las Vegas. Everybody's watching us. What the hell was my man, can't think of dude's name. What the hell was he doing in here? Little ass, small ass bit. You see what I'm saying? Everybody was trying to get a piece of Bill and Ted's ass. They had an arcade machine in the cut. Oh god. Dude from Trespass and Die Hard 2. Can't think of that guy's name. Plays an asshole in much of everything he's in. He's really a good guy. Great actor. Yo, man, think about this. Look, sandbag. How much? It's kind of giving me goosebumps right now. I don't know if it was purposely done. But there's so many parallels between Bill and Ted's and Back to the Future. First and second film. I mean, even Bill and Ted going, like, Bill and Ted did it first. All right, no, what? Second one comes in 88. But still, they went to the Old West first before Marty McFly went to the Old West. Never had a cuss on my head. Sorry, Jack Hanna. Just now they dropped the sandbags on dude in Back to the Future 2. Sandbags get dropped on the villains. Sandbags are dropped on villains in both movies. It could have been worse. It could have been sent to the Dark Ages. That's what. Oh, that's set in 1990. This comes out in 91. No. They go to the Dark Ages in 88 on Bill and Ted's. And Back to the Future 2, excuse me, Back to the Future 3, Doc says that we could have, this is very disturbing, that beneath this hot-ass woman is George Carlin the entire time. Excuse me, Rufus. I'll tell you this. I did not know who the hell George Carlin was when I was 7 years old. I knew who Rufus was. So as I got older, and I found out that this guy was, hey, Bengal Tigers. I found out this guy was a comedian. You know, I was like, hey, George Carlin, that's Rufus. No, legitimately, how weird is it? Like, how none of these clothes, Rufus's clothes don't look weird now because we are in the future. They look like Kanye West clothes. And I truly believe that was Kanye West's aim. You know, he just took from things that he grew up on, and a lot of people didn't see these movies, so they're just like, hell yeah, Yeezys, and oh, those are future clothes from Bogus Journey, man. Okay, when this is over, I'm going to try to sit through Bill and Ted's, I don't even know what part 3 is called, but it looked like madness. It didn't look good. They looked... I myself am getting old. So I'm the last person that needs to say that somebody looks old. Because I certainly don't look like what I looked like 10 years ago and 10 years before that. But they just look like... Why couldn't you make this movie 15 years previous? And wasn't that a COVID movie? I don't even like saying that name. My bad. I'm trying to bleep that out. Wasn't that a movie, The End of the World Days? Future. Alright, like legit, would I rather hear a seasoned Bill and Ted, or excuse me, Wild Stallions, or would I rather hear the Cheech and Chong Band? Oh, I'm a freaking Reaper? I forgot that guy is the Grim Reaper. So he's playing dual roles within the movie. I guess he wanted a scene without the makeup on.
Oh, shit.
Why is he in this movie? He's been in the movie the whole time, you fool. Is that Roger doing?
Just cut through the crap, Vaughn.
Oh, those?
I only got one thing to say to you.
Is that what they're doing?
Strike this motherfucker out.
I mean, what's a Stalin? This whole thing reminds me of Moonwalker, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Just the newspaper headlines. All stallions to play the Grand Canyon. Tour movies, peace achieved. Amazing. Stalins used world nuclear arsenal to fuel ants. Air guitar found to eliminate smog. Amazing. Reaper wins Indy 500. I didn't know I could run that fast. Bill and Ted, Sportsman of the Decade. Back when magazines meant something, huh? Circus, Death to Records solo album. Hey, I'm glad magazines don't mean shit anymore. The last time that magazines meant anything were Maxim. I mean, those days when you just ooh and ah over some broad on a Maxim cover that's airbrushed. You know, how many times we had to sit through Carmen Electra on the cover of Maxim, you know, going to, you know, we would pay attention. Now we just pass the magazines like they don't exist. They're still there. Which is so strange is who in the hell buys magazines? Have you ever gone over a friend's house and seen magazines? It's a very novel thing to have laying around. And I've tried. A few years back, I tried, man. I was like, let's have a couple of magazines out for my friends when they come by. I could not read any of these magazines I got, man. Like, this is silly. Like, if I was in a doctor's office and my phone was dead and there's a stack of magazines there, I would rather just sit there and stare at the wall than open that magazine. They could print a expose in a magazine, right? Where someone literally just went to a keyboard and and there's just a bunch of jumble words that don't mean nothing. A bunch of letters mean nothing, right? And no one would know. You wouldn't get one complaint. I bought this Rolling Stone magazine. No, maybe Rolling Stone. I bought this Maxim magazine, and it was just jargon. It was nothing. I paid for nothing. What is this, some kind of joke? No one would notice. Hey, I'll say this about a sealed copy, right? Nobody's watched it. No one's played it at all. And it pops. The colors pop. It's as perfect as a VHS can get. And VHSs are near perfect. Crystal clear. Sharp. Yeah, I had a good time watching Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey for... How many times could I have watched this over my life? 33? You ever wondered that? Like, that's a God question. God, how many times have I watched Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey over my life? 420 times? No way! Yes way, Max! I would say I think I'm sitting on, give or take, I'd say about 500 Laserdiscs. And I've watched maybe, 10%. I've only watched 50 of my Laserdisc. I will run to a Laserdisc I've watched multiple times before I watch a new one. A sneak peek. I want to give you guys just a little info if you are even out there listening still. If anyone's listening to me at all, I'm probably just talking to no one. I'm gonna, if it's not gonna be on Halloween, it likely will, but I'm going to watch Shocker on Halloween. Yeah. And that will be the season finale of season 1 of the Black Bastard Video podcast, in which I will take the rest of the year off and return sometime in January or February. But until then, we might have 2 or 3 more episodes to go. Yeah, special thanks to William Shatner. We couldn't do this film without you. Be excellent to each other and party on.